Welcome to the Voice of African Women. Today I want to share an article with you that I read in the New York Times this first week. The article was entitled, "Sex Abuse of Girls is Stubborn Scourge in Africa." This article talks about an 8-year-old girl who left her home to go and live with her uncle. The uncle had promised to educate the girl. It seemed that, like after a while, the uncle started to make sexual advances towards this girl. And I'll quote for you what the article says. The little girl says, "My uncle showed me his penis whenever he had a chance, and I always ran away. I talked to my aunt, but she told me not to talk about it. It happened one evening, her aunt was gone, and this young girl's uncle summoned her to his bed. She refused, and he went over to her bed. He sodomized this young girl, this 8-year-old girl. And he told her, 'If you tell anybody what happened, I will kill you.' The girl told her aunt anyway, and her aunt's response was that she needs to keep quiet. The physical consequences of the attack, however, were very, very difficult to hide. And eventually, they had an investigation. The uncle was arrested, later released, and he went away scot-free. The message that this sent to other people is that sometimes, it is pointless to come up and speak up. But I'd like to advise all of you, it's not pointless. The more people that come out and speak up, if you suspect somebody is being abused, or if you witness abuse, I think that it will encourage a lot of people out there, especially children, to speak up. One of the researchers cited various reasons why abuse is so common. It says poverty makes it very hard for these parents to keep their children safe. There's also a legacy of violence, oppressed societies, and also cultural mores that allow offenders to escape criminal punishment, often by either marrying their victims or by compensating the victims' families. I think this is very, very sad. I do know that each one of us out there has either been a victim or has witnessed or suspected victimization of children or even older people. I do encourage you to come forward. You can report it to the authorities. I think that we need to stop it now. The thing that really, really makes me sad is that the statistics show in 2006 that 2.3 million children are affected with HIV. 2 million of these children live in Africa. If we allow sex abuse to continue, what are we doing? We are pretty much saying that we don't care what happened to our children. These children who are being sexually abused by men who are HIV positive, the men are transmitting HIV to our children. I think it's time for us to stop looking the other way. I think it's time for us to forget about what our culture says about keeping quiet, and time for us to step forward and make sure that these sex molesters are prosecuted. I think it's very important. If you have any questions for us, if you have a story you want to share with us, please visit our website at voiceofafricanwomen.com. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye, Africa. Goodbye, world.
There.
The best video we